The purpose of the speech was to inform you on why you should not do CrossFit. This speech was a little bit more nerve-wracking and difficult to lay out properly than some of the other speeches I've done. I used peer-reviewed research and a PhD student as sources, along with myself as an exercise physiologist and certified personal trainer. I've also got quite a bit of experience in Olympic lifts. It's sometimes hard to find the right lighting and area to record with not very much distractions in the background, which this video I did in the kitchen, so there was quite a bit of background noise, I guess you could call it. But I feel like I was still able to make a fairly high quality video. I felt strongest probably about my intro and my second main point. The second main point was my personal experience in a CrossFit gym and getting to see firsthand how some of the coaches weren't trained very well, and you could tell because they weren't picking up on some of the problems that people were having or some of the hip movements that they were doing wrong, or they were pulling too much with their back instead of using their legs. So these were all things that I picked up on as somebody that's been doing Olympic lifts for a long time and was trained by somebody who has been doing them for 30 years. So it was a little bit easier for me to see some of these things, and it was also tough for the coaches to see these because they had 15 other students to watch at the same time. The strongest argument I think I had in my persuasive speech was my personal experience in the CrossFit class. Just that had the biggest impact on me, I guess. That was something that I've done a while ago, and it's kind of made me look down upon CrossFit as a whole, even though I know there are some great coaches out there. So not all of the coaches are bad, or not all of the classes are bad, but the majority of what I've seen have been. Page 105 in the book talks about derived credibility, which is the organization of your points, but also the quality of your evidence and information. This was a tough topic to find evidence on, but I was able to find evidence, one study on actual CrossFit, but then other evidence on the types of exercises they're doing. So I felt like I got pretty good evidence and pretty good research studies on the topic. I think the thing I need to improve on the most is not looking down as much. I had my note cards with information on them, statistics and some main points, but I feel like I kind of used them as a crutch, and when I felt like I got stuck, I'd look down to try to figure something out when I should have just kept looking up because I knew the information. It was just kind of a crutch I felt I had, and I'd look down to look at them, and it kind of confused me sometimes more than it actually helped me. So I think I need to quit looking down at my note cards as much. But I felt like this went pretty well, and I definitely learned some stuff and enjoyed it.